YTDC is a new experience for me and something really new because I'm not used to talking in public all the time, and just going up to that podium in front of the third year students is a nerve-wracking experience because when you get to that podium, it's like everything is hyped up, your energy, the adrenaline rush, and all in all, it's a good experience for me, and someday I might hope to do it again.
First of all, I really don't know what debate was. For me, it was just like, you just go there, talk about the topic and stuff, then you argue. And when I joined the YTDC, I realized a lot of things about debate. It's a lot more different than what most people think. And I think what's important about debate is that it enhances your way of thinking. It exposes you to our current issues right now, and it improves also your skills in listening and speaking in front of people also. I'm really happy that I have experienced this kind of thing in my high school life. It's a bit different, a different kind of sport debate, and even if we did not win. And I hope that the Dialektikos would continue on doing this kind of event for the students here in YTDC High School to also be exposed about this kind of sport and to learn more new things.
Participating during this year's YTDC, which is actually the first one, is kind of an really a different experience for me. This was the first time that I ever joined a competition like this, and for me it cultivated me on becoming more competitive in terms of exercising my abilities and my strengths, well, of course, as well as my weaknesses. Getting to know each other is also one, and of course we learn a lot from competitions, and so here we just not learn about the things that are involved in speeches or in debates, but also we learn the values of life. I learned to be more faithful and to be more trustful, and so I hope and I pray and I wish that in the upcoming years, Dialektikos will continue its legacy on enhancing and nourishing students' capabilities and strengths in terms of debate and speeches.
This year's YTDC was really exciting. I had the first time to actually compete in a debate competition. And I felt that it was a brand new experience where I could excel in, or I could hold my skills in. Losing was not much into me because I was able to learn a lot from what I've lost. I learned that maybe I took some time more, or I needed more to learn. The debate was fun. I believe it was fun because I was able to think a lot about it. It was exciting to think about what I could say towards the other group and what my points would be. Hopefully, the next years would still continue to have these debate competitions because it's a good way to really breed good students who are capable of exercising their mind.
For me, YTDC was a very unexpected and yet fun experience for me. I mean, in the first place, I wasn't even supposed to be participating in it. The thing is, it's not really a simple, you're going to say a speech. Because, for example, if a speech, you can memorize it and then just say it to a crowd. When it comes to debate, you really have to think about what you're going to say, what points you're going to give. And I think it really is a great way to exercise the brain, and it's a really good activity that should be held in the high school, and I think should be held even after this. I hope that this club will continue to make great debates and even choose better participants, because as for me, I don't think I was the best participant, but I think there are a lot of experienced debaters here in high school, a lot of talented debaters, and I think they really should have the chance to do what they have and to show what they can do.
Since I have joined the YTDC contest, I learned a lot of things, not only about learning what debate really is, but also different skills that are needed in debating. Comprehension skills, understanding, and being aware about what other people say.
At first, I was afraid to join the YTDC because I don't mess up the whole thing. But when I tried debating, I learned that everything is possible if you try it. So I'm gonna continue debating until I can. That's all I can say.
Joining YTDC was actually quite an experience in my life. I don't think I'm going to ever forget this. Before actually joining YTDC, I really had no confidence at all. I did not think that I could make it at all, or I could perhaps debate in front of a large audience. So right now, seeing that YTDC has passed, and unfortunately, we can't really debate anymore. YTDC is not actually, it was actually first a mistake for me. It was not meant to happen at first, but then I think it's actually the best mistake that ever happened, because right now, because of YTDC, it actually motivated me to debate more, and it actually made me more confident. After YTDC, perhaps it's another new thing in my life. Perhaps, after all, I might even debate, but I'm not sure of that. But all I can say is that YTDC is something that I will never regret, because it's one of the best mistakes of my life, and I hope that Dialektikos goes on with this competition to further help improve and develop the abilities of students. For my case, it's like you never know something, or if you don't try, you never know something if you don't try. So it's best if you try the YTDs.
At first, I was really nervous. I don't know if I'm going to continue on, or it's either I will back out. But I do not regret really going through that kind of experiences, because I was able to face my fears and express my opinions well in front of a big crowd, and I think that's what really matters. And hopefully for the next couple of years, they'll continue on having this YTC to help others as well to face their fears and express their opinions well in front of other people.
In this year's YTDC, it was completely unexpected. It just came out of nowhere, and as I have known that life is making full of tough decisions, and this is one of them. And in this debate, I learned a lot, and it trained me to be creative in taking and looking at the motion at different sides and angles. And also, in debate, it's all about logic, and you always need to think outside of the box, and that's what you learn from a debate. And as people say that you cannot learn from it if you don't try it.
This year, at first I was shocked because
I didn't really know what to choose. It's either to join it or not. But on the end, I chose it because my partner was also surprised that he was my partner. Then I suddenly thought, what would it mean to our section if I didn't represent it? And I said, yay, why not? I thought joining was gonna be tough. Well, it is tough. I faced my fears in making speeches under pressure, facing your classmates. It's either they laugh at you or they talk about you. I'm pretty paranoid at that, but everything has just come in our way. Now we're blessed that we have made it, and I hope the Dialektikos continue this tradition